The online game, the world, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players, a lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers. And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched and at long last found his hated enemy, Tri-Edge, but discovered he was no match for him. He was then reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as AIDA and the Epitaph users that could resist them and that lured him towards their power, the Avatars. Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alcade, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an Epitaph user and as a person. Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using AIDA to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor, the young girl of Moontree, Adelaide, disappeared. In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space, and at last encountered Tri-Edge. In his second battle with Tri-Edge, Haseo came out victorious. Tri-Edge was broken up into data fragments and was lost. But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of AIDA tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Adelaide's body.
Atoli wakes up in Ravens at home alongside Haseo, Kun, and Pai, only to realize something's wrong. She tries to speak, but her voice doesn't come out. Instead, she has to communicate through the in-game chat. Thinking it's just a glitch, she tries to log out and restart. But nothing happened. That's when everyone realized the unthinkable. They're completely trapped inside the world. Their computer, decks, and even M2 device are nowhere to be found. It's like they fully merged with the game itself. Yata soon appear and confirm their worst fear. The cause is AIDA. With Atoli still recovering, the others head out to investigate. But just after they leave, something terrifying happens. Atoli's right hand suddenly begins to crack and shatter. In her panic, she reaches out to the one person she thinks can help.
I have to contact him. I have to find him first.
Sakaki appears before Atoli and asks her help to calm the rising panic among players now trapped in the game. But just then, Haseo shows up and immediately challenges him, saying that Moontree can solve the AIDA crisis. The two clash once again, with Atoli defending Moontree mission to support player, while Haseo argues that simply helping people isn't enough to fix what's really happening. Later, after returning from our investigation, we piece together the horrifying truth. The AIDA phenomena occurred while we were searching for Atoli, and it's affected everyone. No one can log in or out, and all communication with the outside world has been cut off. We also learned that Atoli's condition is far worse than we thought. Her character is degenerating. Since a player's mind is now linked directly to their character, losing that character could mean losing their consciousness for good. To save her, we need to recover something vital, her Morgana Factor, a mysterious data core unique to every Epitaph user that protects them from AIDA. No one knows who created it, and it's impossible to replicate. The only reason they even know about it is because they managed to salvage some data from the deepest part of the world's dark abyss. We came to learn that this version of the world isn't the original. It's actually a mirror world, one created by AIDA using fragments from CC Corp server. But the server isn't stable. It has flow, gaps known as seams, and through these seams, we might be able to infiltrate AIDA infected area and uncover the truth. Realizing we can't do this alone, Yatta suggests we seek help from Muntri. Haseo and Pai meet with the Muntri Council, proposing a collaboration to investigate these abnormalities. But Sakaki never want to hold back, call them out, saying it's obvious this isn't just an investigation, but a covert mission to escape the AIDA-controlled server that Raven and GU have been secretly exploring. Clearly, he knows more than he lets on. Still, Muntri agreed to help under one condition. GU must stay out of the public eye. Pai accepts and asks the council to focus on finding these impossible anomalies. These seems that should not exist in the world at all. After leaving Muntri, we receive an urgent report from Yatta. An AIDA signal has been detected. Haseo head out with Kun and Pai to investigate. As we arrive, it's clearly the situation is getting worse. Players are panicking and PKs are running rampage, feeding off the chaos. We managed to eliminate the AIDA threat and secure datasheet D. Right after, an unexpected message arrived. An email from Nala of Muntri. He wants to meet at the Beast Temple. And he's not alone. To our surprise, we find Ovan and Gabi, the guildmaster of Kestrel. Waiting there with him, the three of them, once close allies, have come together with shared goal to find a way out of this AIDA-infected mirror world, just like us. That's when Ovan brings up something critical, the operation folder. If this server really is based on the original CC Crop infrastructure, then the operation folder should still exist. It's said to be a system-level file that manages everything in the world. If we can access it, it could be the key to logging out. But then a deeper question arises. Why hasn't Yatta, a long-time leader of GU, gone after it? Why keep something so important hidden from Haseo and Kun? Is Yatta really trying to help us escape? Or is he just observing how AIDA affect player for his own agenda? Cornered by this doubt, Pai finds herself under pressure. Kun then turned to Haseo with a calm suggestion, let's talk to Yatta directly. We confront Yatta and demand answer. He finally admits that the operation folder was more than just a rumor, but he held off telling anyone until he holds solid proof. He didn't want to cause panic over speculation. Now, with enough evidence, GU begins planning an infiltration. The method? A transportation system originally created by AIDA. By mimicking the chaos gate of CC Corp, this gate takes the form of the tri-edge sign, and the one we need to access is located at the barrow wall. But to activate it, we need to hack the sign, and tests require collecting datasheets by data draining AIDA anomalies to acquire datasheet B and E, allowing us to open the path. Standing in our way is AIDA Gatekeeper, a powerful enemy guarding the portal. After an intense battle, we defeat it and receive a strength file, O101. A cryptic piece, a data tied to Ovan himself. With the gate unlocked, we finally access the operation folder, and Pai prepare to execute the program that should send all players back to the real world.
What is that?
Hey!
What's going to happen?
Magic circle!
Hey, what's going on?
Is it the end of the world?
the transfer begins, Haseo catches a glimpse of something incredible.
Huh? They took out AIDA? What in the world are they? There's still something inside. What is that? It's a coffin. Tri-edge? I know we've returned to the real world, but everything that happened on the AIDA server somehow took place in only a few minutes of real time. The one who appeared inside the operation folder was Tri-edge. There were two others besides Tri-edge there. I'd like to know who on earth they were. They were attacking AIDA. Does that mean that Tri-edge isn't AIDA? And also, Adelie.
After safety logout, Haseo receives an email and meets Atoli. Her voice has returned, but her right hand is still paralyzed. Even so, she insists on continuing to play the war, saying that no doctor in reality can help her like this place can. Back at Rafet's at home, Yata reveals something shocking. To the outside world, nothing happened. While we were trapped inside the AIDA server, only a few minutes passed in reality. Most people dismiss it as just a network issue, but Kun isn't having it. He's furious. He argues that AIDA is a real threat, and the public deserves to know the truth. He pushes for shutting down the server completely to prevent more players from falling victim. Yata refuses. He believes that exposing AIDA will only cause mass panic in the real world, just like what happened inside the game. He insists that the shutdown will not fix the core problem. Surprisingly, Haseo agrees with Yata. Even the server go offline, Epitaph user won't be able to log in either. And that means losing any chance of saving Sino. With no other option and deeply frustrated, Kun makes his choice. He leaves the GU. Yata remains calm. He's confident Kun will return eventually. He then turns to Haseo and casually asks if he found anything inside the operation folder. But Haseo stays quiet. He doesn't mention the strange file and decides to keep it to himself. Returning to Conrad at home, Haseo chooses to not tell Syllabus and Gaspard anything about AIDA server incident either. For now, the truth remains hidden. Meanwhile, with only Pai and Yata left in the room, Pai questioning his decision again. Why not just shut down the server and investigate AIDA in isolation? Yata answer is chilling. AIDA is drawn to people. If we shut down the server while AIDA is still inside the world, it may shift its interest to the real world. That's why GU's mission isn't just to contain AIDA, it's to stop it from spreading and escalating into something far worse. Later, when Yata is alone, something strange happens. a mysterious man suddenly teleports into the room. The two talk about the project progressing smoothly, despite a few unexpected variables. But the visitor warned Yata. The higher-up are growing concerned about this method. Haseo received an invitation from Ovan, asking him to meet at Hull Grant's Cathedral. There, Ovan offers something invaluable, clue that could lead to the truth behind Triads, the mystery of the epitaph, and maybe even a way to save both Shino and Atoli. But the answer all point to the one source, AIDA. Everything, every tragedy, every anomaly tie backs to it. Before parting, Ovan leaves Haseo with one final hit.
Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
If Haseo wants to uncover the full truth, he must track down and awaken all 8 phases of Morgana.
The first phase, the terror of death, Skaith. The second phase, the mirage of deceit, Innis. The third phase, the propagation, Magus. The fourth phase, the prophet, Fidhel. The fifth phase, the machinator, Gore. The sixth phase, the temptress, Maha. The seventh phase, the avenger, Tarvos. And the eighth and final phase, the rebirth, Korbanik.
It may also the trigger to reappearance of the Triads. And so our mission becomes clear. Find the remaining epitaph user and prepare for what to come. After winning the Demon Palace tournament, Team Haseo is rewarded with a major upgrade. Karnard now has access to at home in Dol Dona.
Whoa! That's awesome!
It comes with a few exciting new features. Alchemy for fusing and stranding armor and accessories, a bike factory to tune and upgrade his team bike, and even a greeting card system to celebrate achievement with the guildmates. To mark the occasion, Haseo team up with Syllabus and Gaspard for fun side quests, but on their way out of the server, they witness strange scene. Alkaid is chasing down Sirius, the guild master of Ecolo. Sirius seems off, completely consumed by something, maturing that he has to claim that, and won't let anyone else have it. Concerned, Haseo tried to get answer from Alkaid, but she just threw the blame back at him, clearly frustrated. Shortly after, Haseo received an email from Pai. She reports that an AIDA signal was detected during the Holy Palace Battle match, raising serious concern that Sirius may already be infected. Planning to ask Alkaid about Sirius' strange behavior, Haseo ends up finding her first, and to his surprise, she's the one who asks him to go on an adventure. During their time together, Alkaid opened up. She explained that Sirius started acting differently after he teamed up with 2 strange players, one with wings and other barely clothed. Ever since then, he hasn't been himself. Feeling vulnerable, Alkaid also confessed something else. After losing to Haseo, her confidence shattered. Her dream of becoming an emperor now feels like distant fantasy. She even told Sirius she would not return to Ecolo. But Sirius encouraged her, reminding her of the courage and pride she once had, the drive to take on strong opponents and push past her limit. He said that spirit was something he admired. Inspired by that memory, Alkaid turned to Haseo and asked, "Would you fight Sirius with me in the arena?" It's the only way he listened. To her surprise, Haseo agrees without hesitation. Not just to support her, but because that might also reveal more about AIDA. Together, they register for the Holy Palace tournament. But there one catch. To enter, Haseo must give up his Demon Palace Emperor title, and he does it instantly. Being Emperor was never my goal, he said. Beating Indus won't be a race just because I stepped down. Alkaid is clearly touched and bleed flustered. Then, with a bit hesitation, she asks Haseo, Would you Go on adventure with me sometime? When Haseo say yes, there's a moment of silence and just maybe a spark within her.
And just so you know, I'm persistent and I never give up.
By delivery confirmation, Sirius is infected with AIDA, and he's not the only one. Several players who were exposed in the AIDA server have started spreading the infection, player to player, like a virus. To register, we need a third member of our team. That's when Atoli show up. She tell us she been learning more about AIDA, about triads, and about the lost ones. She apologized to Haseo, feeling like she's been selfish while he's been doing everything to save Shino. But Haseo reassured her there's no need to apologize. Then Atoli make her decision. This isn't just for a fight. Haseo, AIDA, and Epitaph, they're my problem too. I can't keep standing by while others get hurt. With that, she volunteered to join Team Haseo. Before the tournament begins, Haseo and Alkite complete Pause Cat Smile Silently quest. Afterward, Haseo and Atoli inform Syllabus and Gaspard about entering the Holy Palace tournament together. The first round kick off, and tension immediately sparked between Alkite and Atoli. Alkite seemed thrown off by Atoli's presence, even asking Haseo if she is someone special to him, and she gets visibly irritated when the two share a private conversation. Our first match is against the former tournament champion, but we managed to pull through with a solid victory. After the battle, something shifts in Alkite. She admits that she misjudged Haseo. She once thought of him a lone wolf, but now, seeing him how much he cared about his friend, she begins to understand who he truly is. And for the first time, she felt relief. We received a new announcement from CC Corp. A job extension quest has become available. Syllabus and Gaspard invite Haseo to take it on together, and we head to Doldona to get started. On the way, we cross paths with Antares, as always, keeping a watchful eye from the shadow. As we progress through the quest, Haseo starts getting irritated by Syllabus and Gaspard's overly cheerful attitude. Still carrying the weight of the recent event, he snapped at them in frustration. But when we reach the beast statue, something shifts. Haseo stops and reflects what's truly important, his friends and the bond they share. He returns to Syllabus and Gaspard, apologizes, and suggests they open the final chest together.
Hey, wait up! Ah!
That's when Syllabus explains the final condition. If you don't open the chest with your party, the reward vanishes and the trial resets. Then Gaspard accidentally lets something slip. Antares was the one who told them about all of this. Curious, Haseo asks why they went to such length for him. Their answer is simple: because you seem burdened lately and we just want to help. Haseo, touched by their sincerity, thanks them, and completing the quest unlock major upgrades. Multi-trigger, allowing us to switch weapon mid-skill, a new Divine Awakening, and the ability to wield scythes, a powerful new weapon class. At the end, Antares finally show up and with his usually grin, offer Haseo just a few quiet words of wisdom.
Go, win your title match, take the world.
Good luck, Haseo!
Go for it! You can be the Emperor!
Yeah.
As we prepare for the next arena match, Haseo spends some time leveling up with both Atali and Alkite. During the outing, Alkaid seemed a little tense till she casually confirmed something that's clearly been on her mind. Atoli isn't Haseo's girlfriend. With that, she finally seemed relieved. The mission wrapped up successfully, but something's off. Atoli looked exhausted. Her condition is starting to show again. Shortly after, Haseo received an email from Nala asking to meet and discuss Atoli's symptoms. When we arrived, Nala confirmed what we feared. Atoli's condition is linked to AIDA, and if you want the answer, our best chance is still through the tournament, because Sirius is likely infected as well. Even though Nala seemed to know far more than he lets on, he refuses to reveal his identity. I'm just someone who shares your goal. The match begins. Team Haseo versus Hiragi. And after a tough battle, we come out on the top. After the battle, Alkaid seemed like she wants to say something, but instead she quietly logged out, planning to just send an email instead. Meanwhile, Ateo tells Haseo she won't be logged in for a while. She headed to a distant hospital to receive treatment from a specialist. But before logging off, she makes a promise. I'll be there for the semi-final. With Atoli away for treatment, Haseo and Alkaid venture out on their own, just the two of them. It's a rare moment of calm, giving them time to bond outside the chaos of the arena. During their adventure, Alkaid brings up Endrance. She says she saw him recently, and he looked completely lifeless, like he lost all sense of purpose. Curious, she asks Haseo if he knows anything, but Haseo admits he hasn't seen Endrance since the title match. As they reach the end of their journey, Haseo receives a new weapon, twin swords called Honeysuckle. The name stirs a memory. He recalls Shino telling him that the honeysuckle flower symbolized devoted affection. Haseo shares this with Alkaid, who completely caught off guard. Blushing, she stammers out an excuse, saying she only helped him to get the weapon for its stats. She quickly logs off, leaving Haseo standing there alone. He looks up at the digital sky and quietly misses Shino. The semi-final of the Holy Palace tournament are here, and surprisingly, our next opponent is none other than Nala himself. In the waiting room before the match, there's a bit of light-hearted tension. Alkaid brings up her recent training session with Haseo, which visibly makes Atoli a little jealous. Still, despite their difference, Alkaid tells them both that she's glad to meet them.
I'm really glad to have met the two of you.
Huh?
Alkaid.
Hey, it's time! Come on, let's go! Moontree's 4th unit leader. Can't ask for a more worthy opponent than that!
As the battle begins, something feels off. Nala doesn't fight at full strength, and when the time comes, he intentionally lowers his guard, allowing us to win. The match ends, but something much darker is about to unfold. Later, Haseo received an email from Alkaid. She said someone has information about what happened to Sirius, and he urged him to come quickly. But when Haseo arrived, it's already too late. It was a trap. Alkaid has been attacked, and now she's become a lost one, just like Shino. Her final words before disappearing are a request. Find Endrance.
Don't cry. Boys don't cry. Now don't you cry. Boys don't cry, do they? Stand tall and proud.
As her character data fades, Haseo left stunned and filled with guilt, haunted by yet another person he could not protect.
I said, don't cry. You're a strong man.
Ouch!